Good evening, YouTube. I have a new piece of hardware for you today. Just break up the juice reviews that I've been doing recently. So I got the Cubis Tank from Joytech, sent to me the other day. And I thought I'd just do a quick review of it, just a little bit of an unboxing and my thoughts on the tank. It's a new tank from Joytech. It's very different to the other tanks that they've brought out in that it has a new design. So it's one of the a device which really has a unique design at the moment, as far as I'm aware. It has a cup as a tank, so it will not leak from the bottom. Let's have a look at the tank. Let's go down and have a peek, and I can show you what I mean. So without further ado, hopefully the lighting there is okay. Okay, so there is the box that it comes in. Simple, effective packaging, just with the details of what's in the box there. This is silver, but you can get it in black. And then in the box you have the device itself. I'm not sure whether that's better or worse. Oh well. So you get this little coil reference card, a warranty card with a scratch and check. Good. And then you get the tank itself. So the tank itself, fairly straightforward. It looks like a lot of other tanks. You don't get any spare glass with it, but you get a spare drip tip, so a steel drip tip. There is one also with the tank itself, which is a plastic sort of plastic, maybe perspex sort of design, which is good, which I quite like actually. I think it's kind of cool. And then the tank itself, so it's quite a clean looking tank. Two of these side bars here, and then the rest of the glass there, so not a huge amount of protection, but it looks to be fairly solid. You have a really cool, interesting design. So it's a completely sealed unit at the bottom here, as you may be able to see, and then it has a airflow control ring at the top. You can hear that, so that opens it open wide, closed off. Drip tip just pops out, so it's just a plastic drip tip, and then you unscrew the tank like so, and what? Look at that! So it has the coil head, this piece here, attached to the chimney, and it makes contact down the bottom. Crazy. So it comes with a number of different coil heads. It comes with, in this little box here, it comes with a 0.5 ohm stainless steel coil, a 1 ohm stainless steel coil, and a 1.5 ohm Clapton coil. So less on the sub ohm side, well, 2 sub ohms coil heads and 1 positive ohm, I suppose. This is the 0.5, rated from 15 to 30 watts, and it is stainless steel, so you can do temperature control with it if your mod supports it. And it just unscrews like so. Ooh, throwing things everywhere. And then you have a sort of a mesh over the top, a screen over the top of the coil head there. I don't know if you can see that properly. Yeah. And then that's just screws in at the bottom. Very simple but effective and quite cool actually. Then you have your juice flow holes which come up through the bottom there, so it wicks through the bottom up to your coil, and your and then it produces some vapor ideally. But the cool thing is, so if I just put it on a device, we'll put it on another Joytech device. All you do, you screw your tank or your cup on like that. Let's give you a little bit more room to see. And then all you would do is you would take your juice and you plonk it in there. There is a fill line indicator on the side there, if you can see. So you plonk some juice in there. That'll do. Take your chimney section with the coil, pop it on there. So really, really easy to fill. Pop it on. You can hear that, that's the airflow. And then you're good to go. Easy. Let us change the wattage slightly before we vape this, because otherwise I'm going to burn out the coils. I think we'll have it at, let's go for a nice easy 20 watts. So it's reading as a 0.51 coil head, so fairly accurate. That's it for a moment. It has had juice in recently, so it will wick. It'll have nice wet coils already, so don't have a go at me for not letting my juice sit. Let's bring it back up and then we can have a vape. Cool, so let's have some light on the scene. Oh, hello. There we go. Right, so there you go. There's the Cubis Tank. Easy. It looks like a nice, neat tank. I really like the aesthetics of this, and I like the fact that there's no leakage. You don't have anything to unscrew at the bottom, so you're never going to get any leaking at the bottom. And the top piece is actually very, very secure, so there's no leaking at all from there. You could just leave it. I wouldn't recommend leaving it upside down, but you can leave it perfectly easily on its side or just laid down like that, so it's fine. And that's it. As I said, it comes with a different drip tip as well, but I've been using this one, and it has different sort of pressure, I believe, inside, so it actually shoots the vapor out sometimes. Let's give it a few priming puffs. You can hear that's quite airy. That's closed, but you can still get, you could probably mouth to lung that. Yeah, you probably could. I'll leave it wide open. Let's see that? It's so rowdy. That will just fire off straight off the bat. And you see, that's a lovely vape. That's a really lovely vape. This is a sort of probably a 60% VG juice, and it wicks okay. If you go much higher with your VG, I have found that it doesn't wick quite so well. But this seems to be absolutely fine. Let's have another. Excuse me. Let's just try and mouth to lung it. Yeah. Works perfectly well. You can see when I blow vapor out of the, if I blow into the atomizer, then you can see where the airflow is coming out. So it's all around the edge, which is quite interesting. And then firing off. This will also work in stainless steel mode, obviously. So 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So stainless steel mode, 21 watts, 440, new coil, right. Now that doesn't like it very much, so I'm going to go to 400 degrees. It's a little bit anemic actually. Oh, that's, yeah, that's. There you go. Safe in stainless steel, temp control mode. so no burn hits. Perfect, there you go. So look, there was the Cubis Tank, the cup. Thank you very much for watching, and good night.